Hi, I'm Noah Rickett, and I know that this might come as a surprise to you, but sometimes in this business you have to deal with unrealistic, unfair, and even pain-in-the-butt customers. They drive you nuts, they complain, they yell, they lie, and they ask you to do things that you don't want to do. I got an email from a shop owner this week who told me a story about a customer who demanded that his transmission be rebuilt and replaced within 2 days, and the customer wanted it fixed before the other 5 units that were already on the builder's bench. The shop owner tried everything to appease the customer, but eventually let the car go because he just wasn't willing to promise a false delivery date. So the shop owner wrote the captain and asked, "When is it okay to let a customer go?" Quite simply, I'd answer that question with one word: never. I don't think it's ever okay to turn down cash in hand, no matter how aggravating the customer might be. That being said, there are some circumstances where it does not make sense to do business with a customer, and I'll explain those first, and then I'll give you a few ways that this shop owner might have saved the deal without sacrificing his principles, because his principles were right on. You should let a customer go when A, you no longer feel in your heart that you can help the customer. You can let a customer go when you no longer feel that you offer any value to the customer. Or the customer is a price-only customer and will not allow you to operate at a profit over the long run. You can let a customer go when your experience with the customer has been that of repeated problems, false allegations, or even legal concerns. Or finally, most importantly, when dealing with that customer would cause you to provide poor service to your other customers. Other than that, if the customer just happens to be a big pain in your butt, you should be thankful for the business and mindful of the fact that this pain in your butt is helping you to put food on your table. So here's a few ideas that you might try the next time you're faced with a similar problem. Number 1, ask the customer, why is Thursday delivery important to you? Get to the heart of the issue quickly so that you can offer an alternative solution that will still allow the customer to accomplish his goals. Number 2, try this one. I can't promise I can have the car to you on Thursday, but I can promise that I will do everything I can to ensure your car is done as quickly as possible. Somebody else might be able to fix it faster, but nobody will fix it better than me. And what's more important to you, Mr. Customer, having your car back on Thursday or getting it fixed right the first time? Isn't it worth waiting a few extra days to have a few more years' peace of mind? Number 3, I know that this might be a shock to you, but some customers just like to give people a hard time. If they can't negotiate the price, then they try to negotiate the terms so that they feel they have some sense of control over the deal. Some people just aren't happy unless they feel that they've taken advantage of the other guy, of you. So you might try letting your customer win a little bit so that you can win big. For instance, rather than just getting them a discount on a rental car, you might even offer to pay for that car, beginning the day that he wants his car returned. So maybe you're out 3 days of rental, it's maybe $100, and you're going to have to swallow your pride. And it sucks because you feel that you were in the right. But I'd rather be $2,500 richer than right in this case. Number 4, the best way to overcome a challenge like this is to have a series of video testimonials at your disposal proving why it's in your customer's best interests to wait a few extra days. So get your customers on camera saying, I was a little hesitant to have my car fixed at this shop because they said it was going to be 4 or 5 days, but I'm sure happy I waited. My car runs great, my transmission shifts like new, and, well, they even washed the car. I waited, and so should you. Number 5, give the customer something extra. You might try throwing in a free oil change or two for the perceived inconvenience of waiting a few days. Say, I would normally be able to make this happen for you, Mr. Customer, so I'd like to give you a little something extra for your patience. Now, here's a certificate or two for a free oil change the next time you need one. This gives you a double benefit of both appeasing the customer and of ensuring that you're going to see this car again. After all, one of these days, your customer might need a brake job. So that's what I would do. And I may not have covered every possibility, so I'd like to open this up and ask you, what would you do? You send me your best ideas. Write me, email me at captain@etereman.com, and I'll share your best idea. I'll pick a winner or two and then post those responses next week, and I'll send you an amazing t-shirt like the one that I'm wearing here on this video. Until then, sell like hell.